Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Kathleen Alcala. This little pocket I made is out of a doily. I did spray paint it gold. That beautiful lace I tied around and glued it. This is a digital image right here. I did use gold. I don't know if you can see the shine on that. I thought that was pretty. And the edges. I also put a little piece of lace right here and cut this out. I did put a wash over it, but you can hardly tell. I couldn't decide what I wanted to put inside, whether tags or what, so I decided to make a little booklet. And my focal point, I wanted to make it very vintage, romantic, elegant, and my focus is going to be on the reason for the season. So I move this to the side. Now I found in my stash these little pieces of paper, and they appear to be in German. They're already old, so they already have a bit of a wear. The style on it is already all worn out. This paper, as you know, it's very, very Christmassy. I did not want that paper at all, so I'm going to cover it. I think I'll use that one there, and then I'll do the side. Maybe the other way around. That one there, and then the side here. So I might do a little bit. I know it's old. I think I'm going to ink up this side a little bit more, just like where whoever pulled it out of the book. And there. So, okay. So let's just glue that in. Doesn't matter what side I picked. I just wanted to get it something down on this. I don't think I need a lot of glue. I don't know how long this will last. You know, when you make some things for holidays, it's great for a little bit and then you get tired of it. Although it is a Holy Family, so we may never get tired of it. Okay. Let's do this one. Time for new glue, guys. Okay, lay this down. See, now you can hardly see that there's foam in the bottom behind it. And see where I need to cut. And I'm going to cut it probably right about there. Okay, so couldn't find my ruler, so I'm just going to use my scissors. See how that looks. Very good. I'm going to put some dark to ink this up, just since I cut it, lost its old edge, and put that here. So I am doing the 12 days of Christmas with my sister. As I've mentioned before, we do live here in the same house. It's her house, and after her husband passed, I stayed on here, and we are crafting buddies and best friends. I'm best friends with both my sisters and my brother. So, but my sister Diane, I'm doing 12 days for her, which I always leave her a treat at her bed. So I decided to make something. I want to make this for her. Okay. Let's see. So I think that one will go here. Okay, I don't need that piece of paper. Isn't this beautiful? So I'm trying to think if the envelope, if this is something that's going to come out, I want it to be sort of matching. This could be matching. Any of these angels. That could be pretty too. I always like to see what it would look like inside. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to use this one. Okay. So I'm going to just cut this out. Left a little bit of white on there. Ah! Me and scissors are not necessarily friends. Okay. That will be the front piece. This side is thinner than that side, so I'm going to cut a little bit off. There. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Just want to see how that was going to look, and I think I like it. Can't be too thick, since this envelope is not very thick. I want it to fit in there. Okay. I was telling my sister I love to watch YouTube videos, but I miss the process videos. Most people show their work, which is nice, but I want to see, I guess I like to hear people talk. I just sort of like to hear about their day and what's going on with them, and sort of its whole catch-up thing. I enjoy that. So when I don't get to hear that, it's kind of a bummer. So I want to go ahead, I'm thinking about, since I used this beautiful ribbon here, I almost kind of feel like I need to use a little piece here, which I have right here. Trying to think how I could do that. How would I do this so that maybe it shouldn't be there, but maybe it should be more like here. Ugh, how beautiful is that? Gorgeous. Okay, so I don't need to do that. I'm going to just put this down. I thought about putting some cheesecloth underneath, but it didn't feel elegant enough, since this is sort of this vintagey, elegant piece. I don't know. I'm just going to put it down. I don't feel like it needs to have any kind of label, since "Oh Come, All You Faithful" is right there. Push it up a little bit. Oh, no, I'm going to have to put something to get rid of that ink that I just did right there. I wonder if my desk is so piled high full of stuff I can't even get to my tools. Oh man, one day I'll have the nerve and show you guys. You will not believe it. Okay. So I thought about that one there. Since this is just a little booklet, I'm not turning it into a journal or anything. It's just going to be a little, like, the reason for the season sort of thing. I think I wanted to do that one here. Isn't that pretty? I almost feel like I want to cut this one out in that little bit, that raggedy look. Just move my paper around, get some raggedy stuff going on. It's pretty, these images. I just love them. Alrighty. So let me do a little inking on this. And I think this too. finish my inking a little bit here. Okay, I'm just going to glue this down. Whoops, wrong way. Wrong way, Charlie. Okay. Hope that doesn't say anything horrible. I don't know what it says. I should have covered it maybe. Oh well. Let me put this one down. Ugh, my glue is frustrating me. Okay, and this one. Okay. Of course, we need an image now for this back part, right? Probably do another angel. Maybe this one here. Right here. That's pretty. Go ahead and ink that. Okay. So I had eye surgery recently, so I was not able to record for quite a while, it seems like. I'm doing a lot better than I thought. I still have some pain and still a little sore in my eye. They did quite a bit of work in there. Okay. There's that. So far it looks like that. Isn't that pretty? I just love the images. Just so beautiful. What I'm thinking about on the inside is cut that little girl out. I don't know how much. I'm going to try it. I'm going to just try cutting it. See how it goes. Probably all that greenery will need to go because I just don't think that it's going to be possible. Such a small little space. I don't think that I'm going to be able to keep it. That bell, her arm and the bell might not be able to fit either. So pretty. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Okay. Let's see how much will fit in there. More than I thought, actually. What is this? Does this get glued down? Oh, is that part of the paper? So if I was to close it, let's see what would really fit. Almost the entire thing. Wow. Okay. That's great. So I'm going to try to make it look a little bit better. I'll see if I can get that down at all. There. Okay. Let me ink it. I might be able to use the wording too. This wording here. So anyway, going back to my eye surgery, I am feeling so much better. I'm just so grateful that most of it's over with. However, I do need to go back to have some other things done, some laser work done. I don't know what the heck that means, but it's freaking me out. Okay, I got glue all over my hands, guys. Sorry. I was working on that little envelope and thought I should just, that little pocket thingy. I thought I should film it and just check in with y'all. I feel like because I had surgery and was preparing for surgery and I had surgery in my mouth, it's like I've been out of it for a while. I hope the New Year's will bring in a better time for my life, which I think it will. I have hope. So if anyone's feeling like they're alone in this holiday season and things aren't going like they think they should, don't give up. It's always a season. Things get better, right? Be your own best friend, I always say. I lived on my own for like 17 years before I moved in with my sister. So I'm very familiar with, you know, being on your own and what that means. So don't give up. Let's see, what does this say? Let the bell ring let the bells ring out for Jesus' birth. That is sweet. I wish that did fit in there. That is so cute. I could put it there. I think I am going to put it there. Let's see if I can get that to look quasi-decent. I didn't cut that out evenly, that's for sure. I didn't know I was going to keep it. I thought I was going to throw it away. Look at it. If I could almost line it up. Look at, right? Who would know? I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take out that white, ink it up. That's pretty cool. It sort of fits on each other without looking horrible. I hate to cover that up, little angel up, so I'm going to bring it up like that. I feel like this needs to be inked, like it's almost too bright. There, that blends in a little bit more. Okay, let's go ahead and put this on. God, I don't want to miss that head. There. Let's see. First glance, you might not notice that. Maybe I'll put something here and here to cover that up. I should have cut that out, huh? That would have been better. Wasn't thinking. Okay, I like that. Okay. Let's put some of this on there. Isn't that pretty? Can go over it a little bit. Or should it stay tucked in so you can read that in the envelope? Let's check it out, guys. Let's put it inside this little envelope and see how it looks. It's kind of hard to put in there because the corners get stuck on the doily itself. So it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, we're going to have to keep it out. I'm going to do that to it. There's space on the bottom, but I'm not going to worry about that because presentation, when it looks like that, that's really pretty, right? I do feel it needs something on the edge here. I'm probably going to add some kind of lace, maybe small lace. I still like the idea of using this maybe on the inside. And it can kind of hang out a little bit over here. I'd have to cut this pretty piece off, but that'd be okay. I think I like that. I'm gonna go for that. Let's go ahead and cut. Let's cut this up. My scissors have totally lost their mojo. I don't know what happened to these scissors. And they kept coming apart. I didn't use them on anything tough or thick or metal or nothing. I don't know why they're like that. Such a bummer. Such a bummer. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just have this come out probably just a little hair there. I'm gonna go ahead and actually I think I'll glue the flowers down. That will probably make it a little easier for me. Okay. There it is. Let's look at it. Pretty, isn't that pretty? And it matches this ribbon here. Flace, I mean. That is so lovely. And this, I wish I had my better scissors here. I don't know where they're at. I have a little elf who likes to use my scissors and not return them. No name, no blame. Oy. Speaking of little elf, she just put on her Christmas mantle, and it is so beautiful. I highly recommend that you guys watch her video. She has a YouTube channel called Diane and Danny at Home. I'm just cutting this, guys. And I will link it below so you guys can tune in. She does, I've mentioned her before, she has decorating mantles and her tablescapes, and she's also going to show her Christmas tree she decorated. She's such a great decorator. That's not my thing. I'm not a decorator. I like to craft like this, and I think her main thing is decorating. Although she does great at crafting when she has time to do that. She does craft, just not that often. Okay. All right. There's that. Let me get rid of all these little odds and ends. I'm gonna get something to drink. Hold on, guys. Okay. That cute? Oh, I gotta definitely put something on here and make it a little shinier. Okay, now this is just too plain, altogether too plain. Okay, I am going to get some small trim for that. My little box of small trims, something like this. Maybe. No. Don't you love how I just decide? No. This is pretty, but I don't like the two-way. Ooh, this is pretty, but it's too white. Ooh, it's gold. Maybe. There's not a lot of it. Let's see how could I incorporate that if I was to do that. Let's just take a peek. I could always just do one like that. I'm not crazy about that though. I got all kinds of little strings and strands in here. What is this? I see it buried down in That's not gonna work. I'm not really seeing anything that is what I think really pretty. Well, it could be an okay thing, but you know what? I have one more little bin. Let me see if there's anything in there that's capturing my attention. Okay, so this one's my other one. Isn't that beautiful? I get caught up. I see things and think, oh my God, that's so beautiful. That is beautiful though. Look at, I wonder how that would look if I put it just on the two, like that. Ooh, that's pretty. I might do that. I'm gonna pull that for possible use. Ooh, this is pretty. I like that. That is really pretty trim. Feels vintage. I'm wondering if that's too plain compared to, you know, that really fancy envelope I made. Kind of feels like it, huh? So I need to find a little bit more blingy. Ooh, that's really pretty. Feels a little thick though, a little big for what I want. But it makes more sense, I guess, than the other. Maybe, probably not, but maybe. I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't be opposed to some color. Velvet might be pretty. It's not shiny and bright, but you know what? It's a sumptuous feel, and I love velvet. I wonder if that seems too yellow though. Kind of yellow. Ooh, what's this pretty pink thing here? That is pretty. I think I like that, you guys. Yep. Winner, winner. If I can get it out of the pile. Oh, Lord have mercy. I bet you guys have situations like this. Some of you, and I know some of you don't because you're so amazingly organized. However, ooh, guys, look at that. However, I am not that kind of organized person. I just know my little things are in my two little boxes. And this is about as organized as it's gonna get today. You know, the problem is I have such a small space. That's the reality of it. That no matter what, there's no space. So it makes it into a challenge. All right. Okay, I determined on this, but look at these two options. I love these flowers on here. I think that is so pretty. Let's see. Because it has a sparkle to it. How about this? No, you know, I'm going to stick to this one. Okay. Let's go this route here. So I'm just going to glue around. Pretty, 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 pretty. I'm not going to even put it all the way on, just in some pieces. Sorry if I'm getting out of frame, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I get that glue. With my eye surgery, my eyesight has changed, so I'm trying to get used to this new version of me. It is very interesting. Let's see, what side did I originally stick? I think I did this side. Okay. So let's go ahead and put this down. I'm not cutting it, I'm just kind of doing a fast way of doing this. Just kind of making it round. Since it is round itself, the image, I'm not too worried. I thought that might work out okay. Gosh, I love Fabri-Tac and 3-in-1. Those two glues to me are like, can't compare with any other glue to me. I do have that glitter glue, dark glitter glue somewhere. I tried to open up one I had that was 1,000 years old, and it would not open for me. So I am not going to worry about that and just use my glue that I have, which is 3-in-1 today. Okay, let's cut this. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Didn't add a lot more to it. I'm thinking about rounding off here too. Way, to be honest with you. Okay. Rounded that. Let me ink the round edges. My little dog is wagging his tail, very happy at me. I think he's trying to say, can I sit on your lap? Right now, the other two dogs are sleeping, so it's really nice. But don't be surprised if they start barking at any moment. Okay. That looks so much better, right? That's cute. I need some glitter on both of them, and some of this gold that I used on here. I need to have it in here. Really dryish. See? I'm using this. I did find a couple of smaller brushes, so I think I'm going to actually go with this really small one, but because it is dry, it's harder to get it to pick up. I really kind of want it, I want to put it on there. It's not, see, it doesn't blend well because it's so dry. I may have to try to use water. Add a little water to it. Well, it's definitely not perfect, but I guess that's okay too. I have to think how in the old days they didn't do perfect. I want to get a little bit of gold here. Hopefully I can get some gold there. Also, if there's a lot of shadows, you know, winter light is just really difficult to challenge. And it's in the daytime, it's not night. It just gets dark so early nowadays. I really want this to come out stronger gold. especially on infant Jesus. I'd really like to see some gold come in from there. It's a little bit more. Well, I got a little bit of gold on there. I might have to keep working on that to get it more filled in. Let's see. I'll hold it to the light. You guys see that? Woo! Look at all that mess I made. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Look at, I'm almost turning the cow into a saint. Oh boy. I need to buy better brushes. See, I bought these really cheap brushes, and I guess it shows. That I think is kind of funny, I have to admit. I'm also just going to put a little bit on the star here. I guess it helps for me to hold it to the light so I know what the world I'm doing. I think I'm totally slaughtering the star, but that's okay. It can just be an orb, right? Oh my Lord. I know she's going, what is that? I'll say, you know what, I really don't know. It's a ray of light. Oh my goodness. So I'm just adding some star colors of gold flecks on here. Okay. I'm just going to do a little on the 25. Not much. Just a little on this rounded parts. See? That actually came out good. Now let's see what I can do with the girl, the little angel girl. Let's do a little on her bell. I better hold it to the light because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so got a little on her bell. I think we'll do a little orb around her too. Just a real small one. I like that. Kind of like the idea of it having a little on her wings too. Just a little. Kind of a highlight. Isn't that pretty? Uh-oh, now I'm gonna go crazy and go to town. I think there should be some on the edge too. Oh, goodness gracious. When you hold it to the light like that, you can see how pretty that gold really comes out. And just do a little bit here. Just a little bit, not much. See if I can get a little bit of gold. I don't think it's really going on this one. A little bit of gold. So anyway, I anticipated not being up to anything, so I wasn't mentally, emotionally prepared for Christmas. And now that I'm doing so much better than I thought, I'm working from home where my eyes continue to heal. And I'm really starting to enjoy the season. I didn't think I would, so I'm very grateful. You know, I think prayer accomplishes much, and I've had so many people praying for me. I really think that matters. So everyone who's prayed for me, I thank you, because surgery was rough. I'm not going to lie. Whoop. But I won't go into details because it's going to freak you out. Hi, Ziki. My little dog is wagging his tail instead of barking and growling, which is like major. Hi, Ziki. Yeah? What's going on, baby? Okay, so it's a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold. I wish I would have done a better job on that, but pretty soon the entire thing's just going to be a gold background. But you know what? I would like to put a little bit of gold down in here. Kind of just like some brush strokes. Kind of even out a little bit. Move up here. Since this is the main event, I like to doll it up a little bit. Zicky. No. I'm gonna do the front now. My dog decided instead of wagging his tail, he's gonna bark now. So now he's barking. That's how he rolls. Kind of want to see that gold come down since it's since it's going to be the cover. Just a little bit. So, going back to my topic, I want to do everything now that I missed out in the beginning of December for preparing for Christmas. I can't wait to bake cookies, and I've been watching some Christmas movies, and maybe a little bit more Christmas movies than I have in the past. Okay, I think that's enough of the gold. Enough of the gold. I think this dries pretty rapidly. Okay, let me move all this out of the way. Okay, that will go back in this little box. Let me see. Yeah, it's dry. All right. Oh. Let's see, putting it inside here, how that works with the lace. I hadn't thought about that. Look it. Not pretty. I do want to put some kind of a dangle bow here. I feel like that's needed. I am thinking about something really sheer, almost like this. Maybe I should try to use this. This here. I wonder if I should put it under here. Can I lift that up, or is it too solid in there? Ooh, feels pretty solid. You know what? I can actually just pull these pieces apart and stick them in there. right? Let's see if I can somehow weasel my way in there without totally destroying everything. Okay, I think that's good right there. So let me just put in this really pretty pieces. Let's see. Somehow I'm making this a little more complicated than it needs to be, I think. Let me just put some glue in and see what I can do here. Scissors, I don't know where they're at. Where are my good scissors? Okay. It works. Not the best. I'm thinking maybe it's too long. And maybe I should trim it. Maybe that will help. It does help. I like it better now. I think that even needs to be trimmed up a little bit more. Okay, so here's the back. Here's the front. I did use a digital picture image, and I kind of cut it with my nails to make it look old and frayed, just a little bit. I did ink it. I put gold around it, and then I put gold on here. And with this, I cut it out and just inked it and put a little piece of lace here as well. See if I can pull that out a little bit more. And then on the inside, I made the chart like a little fold over, just so it's marking what the reason for the season is. And here's the inside. That's the reason for the season. 25th, and I love that little girl right there. And so I did use some gold, try to get a little bit of gold on this as well, and the lace that matches this front here. So that's my project, guys. I hope you like it, and that maybe you will want to create something like this on your own as well. All right, guys, thanks everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Bye-bye.